Welcome to Versos en Voz Alta, the space where we explore the emotions and the secrets that lie behind poetry. Today, we will delve into the darkness of a short but profound poem, Nocturno by Julio Cortázar. A text that, beyond its apparent simplicity, encapsulates the melancholy of absence, desire, and that magic that only the night can awaken. The purpose of this episode is to understand the context, the rhetorical figures, and the feeling that surround this poem, and to discover how Cortázar managed to transform darkness into a form of beauty. Julio Cortázar was born in Brussels in 1914, although he grew up in Argentina. He was a storyteller, poet, translator, and one of the most influential writers of the so-called Latin American boom. Best known for his short stories and novels such as Rayuela, Cortázar also cultivated poetry as an intimate refuge, a space for his most personal sensibilities. The poem Nocturno belongs to his book Presencia, published when he was still very young in 1938. At that time, Cortázar worked as a rural teacher and wrote at night, influenced by symbolist poets and European surrealism. Cortázar's Nocturno reflects a search for identity, a dialogue with loneliness, and the mystery of lost love. The night is not just a time of the day, but a state of mind. Ya se fue la que nunca fue mía, y en la noche su paso no suena. Solo el eco de una sombra vacía ronda el cuarto y la pena. Hay un aire de ausencia, un perfume que me busca y no encuentra a su dueño. En mi pecho la luna se consume y no hay sueño. Analysis of tone, feeling, and rhetorical devices. The tone of the poem is melancholic, intimate, and resigned. Cortázar speaks to us from silence, from loss, from that moment when love becomes a painful memory. The dominant feelings is nostalgia, a certain dark sadness, mixed with the beauty of the words. Among the most notable rhetorical devices are metaphor. In my chest, the moon consumes itself. A powerful image where the moon represents both hope and the heart that is fading away. Personification, the perfume that seeks me and cannot find its owner, where a scent takes on life as a symbol of a love that still lingers in memory. Hyperbaton, she who was never mine is gone, with an inverted order that intensifies the feeling of loss. Antithesis, between presence and absence, love and loneliness, moonlight and the darkness of night. In just two stanzas, Cortázar achieves a poetic portrait of the heartbreak and ephemeral beauty of love. Nocturno reminds us that poetry is also a way to accompany loneliness, to look at the night not as a void, but as a space to feel. Thank you for joining me on this nocturnal journey through the words of Julio Cortázar. If you liked this episode, share this space with other poetry lovers. We'll hear each other again in the next chapter of Versos en Voz Alta, where we'll continue exploring the literature that unites us in emotion and thought.